All right, hello everyone. So we do have some breaking news. President Trump is safe. He has been escorted off the stage at the White House correspondent dinner. With reaction, I have Carson Barrett, who is a teen political, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah, influencer.
influencer. Yeah. So I have Carson Barrett here, teen political influencer. Thanks for joining. So first of all, before we even have reaction to it, I do want to play the clip. So this is the clip of the shots being fired at Trump being escorted off the stage, as well as Vice President Vance and First Lady Melania Trump.
Wow.
So Carson, what are your thoughts to this whole incident that has taken place tonight?
Well, that's actually the first front row thing I've seen. All the other clips was like to the either left or right of it. So that's actually pretty interesting. So what happened tonight? It was another assassination attempt. They keep happening. It was Melissa Hortman who was assassinated. Charlie Kirk who was assassinated. Multiple assassination attempts on Donald Trump, Butler, the golf course, and when his home in Mar-a-Lago was broke into. It's time for America to have a real discussion about political violence. Okay. We keep saying political violence has to stop, but when are we actually going to do something? When are we actually going to do something about it? When is Congress going to act on it? And when is something actually going to be done? That's actually my reaction right now. Earlier, I was saying prayers and thoughts to President Trump, but now I'm in the phase where what are we going to do about it? What are we going to do to make it stop?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm deeply frustrated too, as even someone who is not. I'm kind of frustrated with the president right now.
I think we
On just
all are.
on a few things. A lot of conservatives actually are, but there's also this MAGA. There's these MAGA people which will agree with President Trump on everything that he says, which I have to call a cult. But first, let me ask you, Carson, what do you think Congress can do about these assassination attempts?
Well, look, it's a difficult question. I mean, could be some kind of bill they could pass that would uh, gun violence bills or something. I mean, now that I think of it, what is there that they can actually do? It's basically all I can think of is gun violence bills. Maybe. I mean, they could encourage. They could encourage not for people to do political violence, but who's going to listen to that, right? I mean, they can pass a bill that would do that, but there's really limited options there for what they can do. I would have to look into it more, but really all we can do now is a movement, really. And we have got to increase security at places. And I have a question right now. How was the FBI, the security, the Secret Service, how was they able to let that man in if he had a gun? If he had a gun on him, how would they let him in? There has to be some kind of checks or something they did. How would they be able to let him in?
Well, obviously, we do not know the full
Yeah.
story yet. We don't know, let's see if he had say he had a backpack on or something like that. We don't know the full story on how he got in there or whatever. But one thing I do want to say is that I think the left right now would be saying this, and I don't know how you feel about this, but the Second Amendment,
Yeah.
which the left wants more what do you call it, background checks and things like that.
Well, I support background checks, but some of the things they're calling for to taking away people's guns is just crazy. I can't. Sorry.
You're good.
Okay.
No, you're good. so what do you think that could be done about this?
Well, right away. What I can think off the bat right now is more security checks at these places, better FBI. Cash Patel, he has got to do something about this. He let it go with Charlie Kirk, Melissa Hortman, probably someone else, and a lot of other people. I mean, he should know from Mar-a-Lago that this isn't supposed to happen. Did you see that video of Erica Kirk? She was walking out crying, saying, "I just want to go home." When are we going to do something about this? When is Kash Patel going to do something about this? When is the Secret Service agents going to do something about this? The Secret Service shouldn't even let him in there if it was a national event that the President of the United States was in.
Yeah. Yeah, let me just say that I condone all political violence on the left, on the right. It doesn't matter. I condemn it. Um, it's wrong. It's, you're taking another life.
Yeah.
Obviously, they missed once again with Trump. Thank God, praise God.
Yeah.
But this is a serious issue. It needs to be fixed. I don't know how we can fix it. Um, because I do support the Second Amendment. I do believe that we should be able to have our guns, and um, you're supposed to protect. That's for protection. That's to, let's say, protect your family. Okay, you
Yeah.
you can't just take away guns.
Well, what I can think of right off the bat, what we can do now that won't take people's Second Amendment right away. People aren't going to like it, but we're gonna have to require background checks. These guns shouldn't be allowed into these government things, like a license or something has to be shown. We can't just let someone into America. We can't just let someone with a gun and we have no clue about who they are.
Yeah, I understand that, and actually, no, I support background checks because let's think about this. Most shooters are some mentally ill person. They have some mental problem, and they need help.
I'm just
So
gonna
yeah,
say most.
they should not be able to have a gun. Um, yeah, no,
I'm just gonna say most of these people are transgender.
yeah,
It
and that
it's
yeah,
it's just,
yeah.
it's just a fact. I don't know if this man is transgender. I don't know if this woman is transgender for that fact. But
Or like I think it was the hockey game event.
yeah,
What was
uh,
that? Like some trans guy or
yeah.
whatever.
I think it may have been a father. I can't remember. I know what you're talking about, that hockey game shooting.
Yeah.
But uh, I I can't remember who it was. I'll have to do some research on that. But it goes back. It's not just political violence. It's school shootings. There's every day there's a school shooting somewhere. We have got to stop that. How are we going to stop that? I don't know. Without taking it, I don't want to take someone's Second Amendment right away. But I also don't want kids to be shot and killed in a school, and I also don't want freaking politicians to be killed.
Well, yeah. Background checks I think is important. I just it's wrong. Okay, and yeah, of course, my hearts and prayers go out to the president or just people that have lost someone that has been shot. Um, that is sad.
Yeah.
Guns. You're supposed to use guns for protection. You're supposed to
Yeah.
protect somebody with your gun. If someone's coming at you and they're trying to stab you or something, that's when you get out your gun and you shoot them.
It's a really sensitive and a difficult topic to discuss because, I mean, like I keep saying, either you take people's guns away or you let them go shoot somewhere or place up. Most of them don't do it. The majority of these people don't do it. And I understand background checks, but right now, most places require background checks. And why have that got us nowhere? That hasn't got us nowhere. Most places do one, but I think we have to dig deeper. We have got to, these gun stores, we need to stop that too. Okay. We need to make sure they know who they're giving a gun to. And we also need to make sure that these people with mental illnesses aren't able to get a freaking gun from their family. That is how a lot of these school shootings has happened. These mental insane people have gotten a gun from their from some family member or something. And I actually think you're in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was at some school. I think it was in South Florida. I can't remember the name of it, but I want to say it was somewhere near Tampa. I'm not sure though, but it was a really famous school shooting. I'll have to look it up too. I'll send it to you. But I think that person got a gun from their family. It's really insane what is happening, and it started to do better. Okay, we have got to stop teaching these kids about mental illnesses. I mean, well, not teaching them about mental illnesses, but keeping them from becoming like that. Try, if you're a Christian, try to make them become Christian. Teach them the Bible. You can't make someone become a Christian, but you can teach them.
Yeah, I mean, you can try to, um, you can talk to them about God. You know, they might be like, "Oh, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it," but
Yeah,
keep doing it because you're planting a seed, and that
yeah.
seed could grow one day. So
One
that's
time,
what I have to say on that.
one time, my youth director said it was at the start of school. She said something like, "It takes 3 times to tell someone about Jesus before they actually start to listen to it." I don't know if that's true or not. I think it is, but uh, you know,
Well,
you
depending
gotta,
on the person.
yeah, you got to teach them from a young age. At first, they're going to be
Mhm.
like, "I don't want to hear this, blah, 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 blah." But as they get older and as you keep telling them, read them a Bible verse every day, I guarantee you that something will happen. I don't know what will happen, but something will happen.
Mhm. I have to say this. Back on the gun thing. I don't think trans people should have guns.
Me neither.
It that might be, people might hate on this for me saying that.
People are going to
Trans
say,
people should not have guns. Look, we have to look at this. It is a mental illness, and it is, yes, you need help, and you
yeah,
can get help. Um, but it's just a mental illness, and I don't think they should have guns. I do not. They need help. Help real bad. Um, but yeah, that's what I have to say about that. I mean, it's
yeah,
your choice if you want to cut off your private parts and become something else.
yeah.
It's sad.
You're still going to be a man or
Uh,
a woman. It's not going to change anything.
it's not. Okay. That's what I have to say about that. Yeah. This shooting, yeah, we got to stop this political violence. That's just it. We're seeing it on both sides, and when Charlie Kirk was assassinated, the left laughed at it, laughed at his assassination. They made jokes about his
Yeah.
assassination. I mean, there's still so many memes out there today. So many songs, and I have to say, I hate all the songs that are out there. That we love Charlie, we are Charlie Kirk or whatever. I'm sorry, that song just sucks, and I don't even know
So
if that was
annoying.
made by a supporter. I don't know if that was made by a supporter or a hater, but like that
It was
song
AI
just sucks.
generated.
It was AI generated.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have known that, but it just sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I am deeply frustrated with the Trump administration, which I'm going to be talking about more on my next episode. But why I am is, well, for one, this post that Donald Trump made of him posing as Jesus Christ. And then he wants to say it was supposed to be a doctor. Okay.
If he was a
How
doctor,
can
he
you
would
go?
probably.
How can you go on Grook AI or whatever he used and type in, okay, make me a doctor, and it comes out to be like that?
Yeah.
There's just no way. You typed in make me as the savior or something like that, something in that context, something like that. It's stupid. And I don't care if you were trying to do it to upset the left or whatever you were trying to do. It's just stupid, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. That reminds
Sorry to
me
get
of
all
what
frustrated there.
That reminds me of what John Kennedy, the senator from Louisiana, once said. Life is hard, but it's harder when you're stupid. Okay, and Trump needs to realize that because, I support. Well, I want to say I supported him. I still support some of his policies, but what he is doing in Iran, I'm sorry, he is fighting Israel's war. Bibi Netanyahu told him to, but I won't get in. But it's Trump. I hope this is a wake up call for Trump. I really do. I hope he understands that. I want to say this was Jesus or God or somebody trying to wake him up.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, I think that this should be a wake up call for him. So many assassination attempts, like we saw in Butler, we saw again on the golf course. You know, someone trying to look for him at Mar-a-Lago, which happened like a month or two ago, and then and then this attempt, what it looks to be an attempt on his life.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
just going to be honest. There's probably going to be another assassination attempt, and I am scared that one day it's going to be successful.
yeah, I think a lot of people worry about that, and we should, because first of all, the media plays a big part in this.
Yeah.
They like to label him as a, let's say, Nazi, as a fascist, as a sexist, whatever, all the stuff, and they play a big part in this.
Yeah.
This is a big part of why this is happening. Why people are coming at him. Why people got Charlie.
I'm sorry, but we
You
have
know
got
what?
to get rid of MSNBC.
Yeah. You know what? I am. And you know what? We don't even know all the full story to Charlie's
Yeah.
assassination, or I don't
Oh, we
know.
probably never will.
Uh, I don't think we have the truth. I don't. Now, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but
Oh,
I
I
don't
will.
know if it was Tyler Robinson or whatever. Maybe. I don't know. Okay.
You look. I'm just. You saying something?
No. So, um, I just don't know if it was
Yeah.
Tyler Robinson or whatever. Um, anyways, let's go ahead and get your closing statement. What do you have to say?
Now, I just want to add to that. Then I will say my closing statement. But I'm a big supporter of Candace Owens, and people say she has no proof. She shows a lot of proof, and I have reason to believe that this whole Charlie Kirk assassination thing was very, very suspicious. And I don't think we'll ever get the whole truth about it, but I feel like Candace is getting somewhere. I know a lot of people don't support her, but I do believe she is getting somewhere. Maybe if people would watch full episodes and not just watch her clips. But okay. But for my closing statement, I'm just gonna say it again. We have got to stop this, and we have got, and a big part of it is Islamification of America. We have to stop the Islam. We have to start the transgenderism, and we have to stop. We just have to stop political violence in general. We can't go after political opponents we don't like. Okay, that would be like you and a liberal content creator online threatening to kill each other and murdering each other. I mean, that's something absurd, but it would be like that. It's the same way that we're doing in America right now, and it has to stop. And really, what I'll end with is I'm gonna be praying for President Trump. I pray that this has woke him up. I'm praying for Erica Kirk after that video. It was just so heartbreaking, and I hope this don't set her back any. And I'm praying for Melania too, and the whole administration and everybody that was there, because it is very sad. And I'm praying for the man that shot the bullet too. I'm praying for him too, that he will find Jesus and that he will get a wake up call also.
Yeah, I think it's important that we do pray for the people, even our enemies. I mean, it talks about we should love our enemies. So that can be hard to do sometimes,
Yeah.
and but you need to love your enemy. So, anyways, thank you so much. Sorry, I wanted to say Cameron, but it's Carson. Thank you so much, Carson, for being here.
Thank you.
So we will hopefully see you soon. This was a special episode because the assassination. So, anyways, we will see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.